as are very visible.
An accused drug distributor hid his business in homes on the west side. The visible effects include death. Good evening, everybody. Cincinnati Police on the west side say heroin overdoses are about half what they used to be each week since the biggest fentanyl and carfentanil seizure in department history.
As Local 12's Deb Dixon reports, the arrest of an accused heroin distributor is expected to make a huge difference, especially in Westwood, the center of the investigation.
The west side leads the city in suspected overdose deaths, 25 so far this year. Police here say it's not far-fetched to connect that to Craig Williams. He's accused of running a drug distribution business out of two homes. He was arrested during a drug trafficking investigation in Westwood. In the homes, police found cutting agents, drug presses, blenders, scales, gloves, and masks, $29,000 and 5 pounds of killer drugs. This is 5 pounds. This is the amount of drugs the narcotics unit seized after arresting Craig Williams. Carfentanil, fentanyl, heroin, and a banned synthetic drug created as an alternative to morphine. When you look at this, it's hard to imagine how many doses did not hit the streets of greater Cincinnati and how many overdoses are not going to happen. Hamilton County's Heroin Task Force uses this as an example of doses of heroin, the powerful and deadly painkiller fentanyl often mixed with heroin, and the elephant tranquilizer carfentanil, the size of a snowflake, can kill.
I can't even imagine the radius that 5 pounds of drugs of that caliber would have, but the way that it preys on our most vulnerable citizens, and to have that off the street can just only lead to positive results.
Officer Anthony Johnson is on the city's only quick response team here on the west side. It visits people who survive overdoses to get them help, including rehab. He says Williams' arrest will save lives.
It's saving lives even as we're speaking right now, because there's not people selling it. He's not putting it out there for distribution, if you will. So even as we're speaking, there's a number of people that are not taking that extra hit because he's not out here.
Williams faces drug and gun charges. It's a case the Department of Justice may take over. If convicted federally, he could spend decades behind bars. Deborah Dixon, Local 12 News.
And we are told this drug case is not finished yet.